Hello and welcome to Tharig Plays Blood Bowl 2 with the Elven Union. So what you guys are about to see is my first 4 matches during my first stream with the Elven Union. So I just wanted to let you guys know that I had some issues with my software during that, so Xsplit, which means unfortunately the episodes are pretty bad quality-wise. I am trying to fix that so that the next episodes after the initial 4 ones here are going to be better. I'm going to switch over to OBS, which hopefully will help me fix my issues that I've been having, and I'm positive that I can make this work. So I apologize for the bad quality on these first 4 episodes, but I hope you will still enjoy the matches themselves. So yeah, without further ado, enjoy the matches. Bye guys. And here we are. Hello and welcome back, guys. Sorry for the delay in starting the stream. I had some technical issues that I had to deal with first, so I hope the stream is running okay and smoothly. If not, please let me know. But yeah, it's the first stream in a long time, and I am going to do regular streams from now on again. I just had to sort out some issues because I haven't streamed in quite a while. And Blood Bowl was giving me some headaches. So, let us get to our main point here, which is, of course, the new team that I'm going to play today. And it is my favorite team since I started Blood Bowl 2. It's the first team that I played in Scheduled League, and that I had the most fun with in Blood Bowl 2 for the longest time. And I haven't played them in ages, obviously, now. I hope that I can still play them and that we're gonna have fun, so let's welcome our Elven Union team, the Pro Elves in disguise. And I'm starting with a fairly standard, or I think the standard Elven Union roster. I still don't like that they renamed them, as you might notice by my team name. So yeah, let's go through this. We have 3 rerolls, that's pretty basic. Then we have our 2 blitzers, a thrower, 2 catchers, the rest are linemen. We have 11 players. And hello and good morning, Rarator, to you too. Yeah, as I said, it's the standard build. You start with both blitzers, 1 thrower, 2 out of the 4 catchers, rest linemen plus 3 rerolls. And the first order of business would be to get an apothecary, which is what we're gonna try to do. So let's try to find an opponent. So the issue that I had with Xsplit was that everything was fine until I started recording, pretty much. And that just led to the game lagging completely. It was single-digit frames that we had there. And I don't have to tell you that that's not good, I assume. Right now I'm sitting comfortably at around 60. Once we get into the game it's gonna drop down a little bit, but Xsplit is kind of weird. I might have to check out OBS at some point after all. But what helped here now was, since I can only stream at 720p, what I did was to reduce the game's resolution to 720p as well. I think it might have something to do with the way Blood Bowl handles full screen mode, because you've only windowed and full screen options, I think, but it's not real full screen. It's something there screws that up. So now that I've set the game to 720p itself, the frame rate is no longer an issue. And if you're wondering why I'm staring off to the side, I just noticed that my chroma key behind me is acting up a bit, so I'm trying to fix that while we wait here. Let's see. Yeah, there you can see it a little bit more. Yeah, so for the YouTube folk that will see this now, these are going to be a bit different. I still have to decide on whether or not to, in the future, cut out these loading screens, or this waiting time that we usually have, because I might or might not want to do that, because it was 200 seconds, 199 or something like that, when we started here. But now it's gotten, well, let's set that to 50 maybe. No, I'm not too happy with that. But it might just take some time and not be the best thing here to do. I'm not sure if we're gonna cut that out. It depends on whether or not I can fill the void with some meaningful information or not, I guess. And it won't get much better with the chroma key right now. I'll check it out in a while. But for now, let's leave it like that. It's not gonna be too big of a distraction, I hope. But for now, yeah, I mean, what can we talk about with the Elven Union? So first of all, my team name, of course, is a mix between their old name, which were Pro-Elves or just Elves, as well as the Transformers, so it's Pro-Elves in disguise, and the puns are horrible, yes, but I stand by them and I regret nothing. And once we get more players, I need to make up more puns, but hopefully you guys can come in and help me at that point. So while we wait, I mean, we should be able to go into our team. I usually don't, so just so that we see that everything's going on. I mean, if you look at the names, they're horrible. Let's face it. But I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. So once again, first order of business will be an apothecary. I've only played one match in the Legendary Edition so far with my Nurgle team. Just notice that this will be a spoiler, and there we go. Oh god, really, Chaos Dwarves? So first of all, it's not another Legendary Edition team, which I would have liked to see first, but it's also a Bash team, and we are not very durable. So this could be kind of bad, depending on what it'll be. So let's see, what are we looking at? I mean, it definitely will be bad, at least I have no dodge yet, so the tackle is basically meaningless. He gets... oh, what? He has only 2 rerolls, but starts with 12 players. No apothecary, we have 2 bull centaurs, all the chaos dwarf blockers, as well as some hobgoblins. So that could be interesting. Did he play a match already? I don't think so. Yeah, no. Weird the way he set this up with the 12 players there and only 2 rerolls. Would have expected 3 rerolls there, usually, but we'll see. So, not my favorite first matchup, to be quite honest. Oh boy. Chaos Dwarfs could be an issue. I mean, the good thing here is they do have very squishy players themselves in the form of the Hobgoblins, but he also has 2 reserve players, no, not 2, 1 reserve player that could come into effect, and the Bull Centaurs are pretty fast. So he might be able, or he should be able to keep up with me with those, but I am gonna try to just lock them down. So yeah, once we get into the actual match, so once the screen pops up, frames might be a bit of an issue. I hope not, but I had some prior to which I was trying to sort out, which is why we started the stream a bit late. But we'll just have to wait and see how it works out now. It looks okay right now, but this screen is not an issue. This is where it starts, but frames appear to be somewhat okay, so I hope it's fine. Okay, so I get to set up in defense first. That's not a big surprise overall. And let's see. What are we gonna do here? You know what? Let's just set these as far away from each other as we can. So what is my standard setup here? I guess we go by with something along those lines, although it is dwarves, so they are not super fast, and I in all likelihood don't really have to rely on keeping the sidelines closed. Do I? But we're still gonna do that, I guess. Okay, the main issue with this is that I am going to expose my thrower, which I'm not happy with. By the way, the thrower here just starts with paths, but I'm going to build him into a real thrower. And I think we're going to close down the middle after all. He doesn't have guard yet, and it's not going to change much. The important thing here is that we have sidestep in this area, so if he doesn't get through, we are pretty safe. Or you know what, I'm going to go with a setup that I used with this team a lot when I played them earlier. I'm not sure if it's still a decent setup. It gets way better once you have dodge, but it still works. So we should all be familiar with our 2 spacing here, so they can't run past me, which means now I don't have to expose any of these positionals, and the guys with sidestep are on the side. So yes, he can run past me if he gets through there, but what this also means is that if he only pushes me, I can stay here and be in his way, and
Since there are still Dwarves, the only fast players that he really does have are the Bull Centaurs with their sprint and sure feed. I don't think he'll try to really get past me already. He is going to focus on setting up a cage and being safe there. He will probably go for one of the blitzers. They are my most valuable players right now, probably. Just thanks to them having block and sidestep and all that stuff. The catchers are important as well, of course, but the blitzers are a little bit more needed right now, at least in the beginning. So let us see what we are going to get here. Yeah, as expected, the aggressive setup there. That's no big surprise. It's so weird that I'm playing this with my monitor now being at 1080p, so 1920 times 1080, but the game is set to 720, just because Xsplit is screwing with me if I don't do that. It just makes the screen a bit smaller than I'm used to. It shouldn't be a big issue, but it's confusing a bit right now. Okay, we both lose a turn, which I'm not sure if that's good or bad for us right now. I'm usually pretty decent on defense, which should allow us to, or to have that be a good thing. Good, and he did not, or yeah, he blocked with the wrong guy. He should have blocked with him. Could have pushed us diagonally in that case and gotten another block. That way he's just pushing me away. But he is following as expected, so that is nothing new here. Okay, so how's the stream looking so far? Is there a lag or anything? I can't really see that myself right now, unfortunately. My preview window in Xsplit looks fine on my second monitor, but I can't really see the stream, how it looks on Twitch right now. Thank you, another push. So if he had blocked diagonally, he would have gotten more blocks here and additional chances to knock me down. This was also very nice of him, because if we stand him up, we can block this guy away. I should try to disengage, but this is right now an easy setup to give myself two 2-die blocks against these guys. We'll have to wait and see if I can make those work or not. And for anybody that is not sure here, I'm playing in the Open League. Well, I think there is the champion ladder is not existent right now, is it? I don't know. Yeah, didn't they do a poll if they were going to do one without one or not? Okay, thanks, Rarator. That's good to know that there's no lag. Yeah, so as expected, he tries to push one here and he gets the blitzer. That's not surprising. Let us... Where do we go? I think I'm still going to be here. He might try to move one of these guys through here. Right now, he's not protecting his ball. So if he fails the pickup, which could happen, right now this is a big enough gap for me to run through and try to get it. So he's not covering it first, but he gets the pickup. Bummer. And where does he go? Yeah, so he's now just going to close this down. So what I like about the Legendary Edition so far is that I finally can switch to dice rolls, so it's 3+ and no longer percentage-based settings there, so that's good. Yeah, he's just closing down the cage, but we're fine with that. I can just try to focus on other stuff first and get an elf screen going and see how much we can slow him down here. So these guys are a bit of an issue. Right now the question is, where do we blitz? I would love to go for him, but I can't get a good 2-die there, which is a bit of a problem. So we're probably going to go for this guy. But I do need to set up my screen first here. So where do we want to be? I think I am going to... Well, if we only push him there, that's an issue. So I do need to do this block first, just to see how it works out, I guess. Or do I start with my blitz? You know what, I think I'm going to start with the blitz, just so that we have that out of the way, and that I know of whether or not it works. So I'm going to blitz like this. Okay, just a push, but that's fine. Okay, so far so good. And... do I want to be in the way there? Or do I want to be next to the hobgoblin here as well? Yeah, sure, let's do that. So that's taken care of. He's going to be here, which means I need one guy right there. These we're gonna leave for now. They're not in horrible positions, but I need to see especially how this block goes before I do anything else. Okay, we get the knockdown. Perfect. Let's stay. Okay, so that pretty much means that I can set up the screen like this, so we are gonna do that. And then do this 2-die. Also a knockdown. Thank you so much. So this is not exactly the spacing that I was trying to get, but it'll work out, I guess, in our favor. Let's do this just so that they can't go here and he can't get an assist against this guy easily. So where could he go? Where would he be blitzing if he gets to blitz? Probably up here. So do I want to bring my thrower through here just so that he can't move a bunch? He could also try to go this way, but that would be fine. Could make the 1-die there. Because right now he can't get a lot of assists here, but he has the Bull Centaurs who can get easy blocks thanks to Strength 4. Anything else we want to do? Really not completely sure right now. I think we just want to keep it like this and see what he ends up doing. So let's put one right there, and then we're also going to put our catcher behind this. Or let's go back a little bit further in case he does follow up here after a blitz. I'm not sure if he wants to be able to counter block because they are the fast ones. We might need to be able to react with them. Okay. So yeah, while he does his thing, let's get back here. So this is my first stream in a long, long time, but it's going to be the first of hopefully many in the future. So I do YouTube, of course. If you look at the panels downstairs, I have about 200, approaching 200 Blood Bowl matches there, basically. And I played in 2 leagues. I played 2 seasons in the Rebel, and then I started my own league a while ago. What? 1-die? What? Why? Why does he do that? Okay, let's get to that first, and then we're gonna see here. What? So the issue here is I still can't attack his ball, but I can do other stuff. I can go surf a hobgoblin. No, we can't, but I mean that's still okay here. I'm okay with doing this. Yeah, but I want to do more. I'm gonna get... I took a break because I didn't have time to play in the leagues again, so I quit both leagues that I played in. But I'm going to rejoin one next season, and I also want to do more Twitch again. So we are also going to stream all of my Elven Union matches from now on out. Because we can, and... yeah, that's pretty much it. So it's going to be every Sunday, but I'm going to try to stream on other days as well. Ooh, boy. I'm going to try to stream on other days as well, and we'll have to wait and see if that works out. It might not always be Blood Bowl, but Blood Bowl is going to become a main focus again, and I just wanted to explain that real quick here. So I don't really have anywhere to go with these guys right now. We are pretty set right here. I should probably put somebody right there to cover that area, so that they can't go in easily right there. You know what? Let's do this. Yeah, we're going to put Elfilby right there. Let's move him to right there. Once again, I'm just going for the 2 spacing a little bit deeper than I usually go. These 3 guys, for example, is a bit overkill, but we can move him still. But that's going to be fine. Right now, we just want to limit where he can go. And since he had a very early turn over there, we are in a pretty decent spot. So do we push him there so that I have 2 next turn, or do I push him up here? Which might make... I think we're just going to push him back. I like that more. And let's follow as well. So no armor breaks yet, except the one that he inflicted on himself. But yeah, he has only 1 blitz against us right now. That is not good for him. And I'm trying to figure out what to do. I think that needs to be it right now. I can't... I have already blitzed. Or had I? I hadn't blitzed yet, had I? Okay, I'm confused what he did here, and then I forget to blitz. Did I forget to blitz? I'm confused right now. So, that's something that's gonna happen on a regular basis. So the good thing here is, well, he gets his blitz, but he's trying to go through the middle, where I can just keep doing this, I guess. And right now, he still hasn't removed the player yet, and he's also down to 1 reroll in turn 4. That's where him just having 2 rerolls becomes an issue. And he still can't move past us here. He can move up. But we're just gonna reset this and see where this is going to go. Okay. So he's right in there. I could go try and go in there aggressively, but that's 3 tackle zones at least, depending on where I go in. So it's not really something that I am really fond of trying out, to be honest with you guys. So what are we going to do? I probably should try to get a guy next to the ball carrier, which we'll do like this. Do I want to expose a catcher? I really do not. So we're gonna put him... We're gonna do this block. Yes. Okay, so he's gonna be right there. I just wanted to free that up, mostly. Should I cover these guys? We can't push them out. I'm probably gonna put a lineman there in a moment. So let's do this. I want somebody next to the ball carrier, and if we get somebody next to the ball carrier, ideally it should be... No, I need to move others first to be on the safe side, so we'll do this. And yeah, right there. Okay, so let's do all the moves first. Sure, we'll do the blitz last, and then, well, not last, but we're gonna do this block afterwards. Do I want to go up there aggressive and block this guy or not? I think we might be okay in doing that, especially if we use a catcher to move there. So we're gonna use Alphacon right there, so that these 2 guys can't just move away. I doubt they will blitz, but they might stand up now. It still should be fine. Next up is our blitz against this guy. Good, we get it. And let's push him up there. Right now, it just makes that I have... Oh, what? Ah, that's so good. An injury on a dwarf blocker. Is he gonna... He doesn't have an Apo, so he can't get that. So that's 1 guy less to worry about. And it gives me a sidestep player next to the ball carrier, which is awesome. And if he only pushes me, I'm going to stick to him. This is a bit of an issue because it allows him to get an easier block there. Do we follow that in? I think I'm gonna risk it. Just so that he's forced to block me. I don't like doing this because of my low armor value, basically. It's a bit of an issue. But we need to risk it, and right now I do have a player advantage. God, what? Oh boy. And thanks, Raritor. Oh god, what? Okay. Oh, crap. Oh. And he just gave up. Really? I wanted to apologize. Oh, come on. Really? The first one's gonna be a concede. I mean, not that I'm complaining here, but I always hate when my opponents concede. Oh, come on. Yeah, we're gonna reroll that. Okay, it stays at 2. The good thing here is, thanks to him giving up, we get double winnings and double MVPs. No level up yet, but... it's still going to be our apothecary that we wanted. So, by the way, where is that? still want to do this. There we go. Okay. Not the ideal first match, I guess, but we're gonna take it, and we are going to buy ourselves a nice apothecary here. Seriously, though? Well, it's a good start for this team. Let's take it like that. Yeah, so Alphatron got 2 SPP, which means he's 2 more injuries or an MVP away from leveling up, as well as one of the linemen, and then one of the... Wait, no, yeah. 2 linemen got MVPs. I would have liked to get an MVP on a catcher too. Yep. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, Dreadbull. I don't want to kill my opponents. I just kind of happened. I'm sorry. God damn. Well, that wasn't part of the plan, but we're gonna be okay with that, I guess.